President Trump blasted Democrats for their criticism of ongoing U.S. military strikes on Iran, accusing them of politicizing national security and undermining America's resolve. He hit out, saying that Democrats are complaining only because he carried out strikes and that if he hadn't taken action, they would have been screaming about why he didn't attack Iran. He also called their criticism sick, crazy, and demented. He added that whatever he does, Democrats will always be on the opposite side. Democrats have denounced Operation Fury, or Operation Epic Fury by the White House, as an illegal act of war carried out without proper congressional approval, arguing that decision to attack Iran bypassed lawmakers' constitutional authority. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer was among most vocal critics, calling military action on Iran Trump's war.
This is Trump's war. This is a war of choice. He has no strategy. He has no end game.
Trump has, however, justified U.S.'s joint attack with Israel on Iran, saying that operations are running ahead of schedule and could continue for 4 to 5 weeks. While the President of the United States did indicate in a post on Truth Social just moments ago that the time for talking is over, that window has been closed. The President says that Iran reached out to him, but that time of talk is over. Iran had already indicated earlier, their foreign minister and Larijani had indicated that they do not wish to resume their talks with the United States following the attacks or the joint attacks by the United States and Israel on their country and the death of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. So the tensions in West Asia continue. We are seeing the retaliation from Iran to other Gulf countries and also to Israel, and the intensity is escalating by the moment. Our correspondent Susan Teherani is now joining us live from New York. Susan, the last few minutes have been critical because the president did indicate in a post on Truth Social that the time for talking is out the window.
Yeah, this has been a back and forth with President Trump and some of the elements who seem to be in charge in Iran, like Ali Larijani, on social media, where President Trump said first that the Iranians wanted to talk. They had sent a message. He said he was willing to talk with them. This was during the first 24 to 36 hours of the attacks. And then Larijani came out on X and said that we never requested those talks. And now President Trump in this post says that Iranians indeed do want to talk, and the time for talking is too late. So sort of this back and forth on social media, nothing direct. Now, there are reports, we haven't confirmed them yet. We're trying to confirm them here in New York, that the Iranian mission at the UN is trying to put together a letter calling on the Security Council to call for a ceasefire. We'll keep you updated on that letter, whether or not it's indeed true. But it also comes at a time when, again, unconfirmed reports were circulating that Ali Larijani actually did talk to President Trump or one of his aides right before the attack. And this was after the meeting between Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner, and Abbas Araghchi. So, you know, there's a lot of talk. None of this is confirmed, but what is confirmed is that the president seems to be bent on no more negotiations, at least for now. We've seen how things pan out. Anything can happen in the next few hours. You know, things can change. The president has changed his mind before. But as for now, it appears the doors of negotiations are closed.
Susan, very quickly, there are divided opinions on this attack on Iran because there are protests ongoing in New York, split protests. Some are supporting the attacks, some are opposing the attacks, And then there's a Congress and also the Senate. The Democrats are not happy with the attack on Iran. What is happening on that front when it comes to Congress?
So Marco Rubio and top officials are expected to address both chambers today regarding this attack. Yesterday, he once again met with the Gang of Eight, and which is the sort of leadership and those that get intelligence briefings from both chambers. But today is going to be a widespread one, and we'll see what happens. What's interesting with the Democrats is they all agree that Iran should not have a nuclear weapon, ballistic missile, its activities in the region and its proxies should stop. But it appears that they have an issue with the manner of this attack. I think we'll get a better understanding on where they stand after Rubio and other top officials, including CIA Chief Ratcliffe, has these discussions with them and briefs them, which is what the Democrats have wanted.
All right, Susan Teherani is our correspondent in New York. Susan, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you.